All right, this is the status video. So Trail Lake. So walking in, first thing is we got to remove this tile. We were going to tile over it, but we're going to remove it because there's a lot of give in the floor. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. Demo is pretty much done. So today is February 23rd, I think it is. So just kind of giving you a look at condition of Trail Lake right now. Got a bunch of holes in the wall from the electrical being redone. All right, we got the hole in the wall, hole in the ceiling for the ceiling fan is going to be added. Obviously, we got to pull all of this stuff up. Going to have to add a new closet door here. Going to replace this front door. This front door is no good. Okay. Replace these front lights. All right, it's coming in. So not much here. Still early in the process. Coming into the kitchen. So this is going to be the new laundry room. Okay. So we're going to be running the plumbing lines from the new laundry room along this wall to here. So we got to make sure that the drain line has enough drop. So once we make it to here, it's a clean drop left to right. One thing I will notice is that this wall is actually crooked. So I'm standing straight on this wall, and you can see that start of the wall here, end of the wall there. So this wall is actually crooked, and it needs to be rectified. And I'm assuming this is the dryer plug and outlet that's going to be installed. One thing we also have to do, we're also going to have to move this wall back. So this space is actually really tight. It's barely 24 inches. So we're actually going to have to pull this wall back right about to that countertop so it gives us a nice open space coming in. So I'm not exactly sure why this wall tightened up so much, but we're going to have to definitely take this back. And then another thing too, this concrete, whatever flooring cover that was on here is concrete. So we're going to have to, I don't know how we're going to get rid of this, but we're going to do some work to get this leveled out. Another thing too is we're going to have to float this section. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a good bit of a break right there. So there's a 1/4 inch difference. So this entire section is going to have to be floated with concrete. Okay. One thing I'm noticing is that this backsplash is very outdated. So we're going to end up demoing this backsplash out and putting something very modern up here. And then again, even for the ceiling, I'm not sure this was drop ceiling or so the drop square. So I don't know if we're going to drywall over that or exactly what we're going to do there, but it's a decent amount of work that needs to be done. Coming into this main living room, you see all the drop ceiling was removed from there. This switch is actually too low. This switch needs to actually be moved up because right where this switch stands now is about waist high. So that's a real problem. So we need to move the switch up to a respectable location, which is pretty much going to be right there. If not right there, they're going to move it right here, get rid of this. But we can't have that switch there because standing on this ledge literally puts your switch waist high. This is my waist. This is the switch. So it's literally waist high. We're going to obviously replace this door. But for the most part, for our status, we got this framed in. It's part of prepping to close this up. I'm not exactly sure what this wire goes to. So we're going to have to figure that out. I'm assuming this was the light switch. So we'll likely get that relocated. The electrical panel was replaced, which is a great thing. Nothing documented, so I definitely want that to be documented. Here's your two-way switch for this room. The front switch has a dimmer. This one does not. I actually hate the dimmer that's used. I actually want a real dimmer switch. I'm not a fan of this. I actually want that to be swapped out to a real dimmer switch. Okay. So we have another light right here. This switch controls this light. I honestly, for us to have a ceiling fan right there, there's no need to have a light right here. So we're gonna get rid of that. See, we gotta get this covered. Obviously, again, we see there was some foundation issues. So we're gonna actually frame this up a good little bit, get rid of that slant, that perceived slant at the window. Obviously, we're gonna have to raise the door, this space up here. We're gonna have to raise the door up that space. The insulation was added back into the ceiling, so that's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, so that's a good thing. Like I said, here's an outlet for the bar. So, things are rocking and rolling in this side of the house for the most part. Coming back over here, so this is where we're gonna do the laundry room with the laundry door right here. So it's gonna be off the kitchen. It's gonna close up the kitchen slightly, but again, this was our best alternative versus having the laundry sit recessed into the kitchen. Okay. Obviously going to update the thermostat. Here is your master bedroom. Okay. Master bath has been fully demoed. So, and not much to really talk about here. We definitely have to take these squares down, make that regular drywall. But it's currently what your master bathroom looks like. Again, closet 1, closet 2. Okay. Guest bathroom has been demoed. I am not exactly sure what's happening here. I'm assuming that's going to be electrical for the master bathroom, but whatever. So not much to talk to in here. Everything's been fully demoed out. Yeah, that's just silly. So get that taken down. And now that I think about it, why is your light switch for the bathroom on the outside? Doesn't make sense. So we got to move that. Move that to the inside right there. And then your bedroom 3. Nothing too crazy with it. Just standard. So, the house is coming along. Slowly but surely. Once we get some real traction in here, it'll move pretty quickly. And then again, we'll just keep everything everything on the exterior. It's going to be completely repainted. The brick, we're going to repaint this flooring. Obviously, can fix all the woodwork and everything. So, got to replace that door. But this project's coming along.